Hey, what's up, duck hunters? Guys, check out my surrounding, right? I mean, if this isn't keeping it real with you duck hunters, I don't know what is. I gotta admit, sometimes I do just wake up and work from my bed like this and just lease apartments remotely. Check it out, I got my wireless Logitech keyboard and I got this like MX Master 2 Logitech wireless mouse. Guys, this is like the best mouse on the market. It's like $60 or so. So check out that mouse. You can use it on like any surface. So right now it's like on my bed and it's still working. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to keep it real with you duck hunters and show you like sometimes my office, which is my bed. So moving forward, duck hunters, let's talk about getting your real estate license, right? So if you guys are not yet a licensed real estate agent and you're considering signing up, I wanna go ahead and make sure no one's getting scammed into signing up and paying for like in-class courses, right? Because that's not actually the way to go about getting licensed if you're trying to do this exclusively and start with apartment locating, right? So the secret is to actually go ahead and purchase any sort of lowest price online course from any reputable school that is certified in your state. So here in Texas, we need 180 hours, right? And a lot of the times, the individual courses are about 30 hours each, right? Some of them are like 60 hours long, but they make a total of about 180 hours when you add it all together. So that translates into about 5 or 6 courses, each with different topics, right? So one course might be 30 hours on contracts. The other course might be 30 hours on real estate math. The other one might be 30 hours or 60 hours on like principles of real estate 1, principles of real estate 2, etc. You know, and there might be another 30 hours on like promulgated contract forms, right? So the issue with this is that all of these courses, right, the standard 180-hour package that's required here in Texas and for a lot of other states, right, the standard hour requirement bundle courses, they're all based on traditional real estate, right? So there's no language at all, right? And I've taken several real estate exams, right? I've taken a broker exam in Denver, Colorado. I'm already licensed in Texas. And, you know, in different markets, and it's like this in Boston as well, there is absolutely no language on apartment locating. So, you know, it doesn't really make sense to sign up for a 3 or 6 month long in-class style of training. What you should do is knock it out as quick as possible online and then just kind of like soak up all the knowledge and then just like throw it up basically on the exam and then barely pass and then so you can get on with your duck hunt. So from the first day that I started my real estate exams, from the first day I paid for the package to the, you know, to taking the test, scheduling the test, passing the test, and then starting the first day in real estate, that was a 20-day period for me, exactly 20 days from when I purchased it to when I was licensed and then started working, 20 days. And it's because I did it online, right? And you can go through to any school. It doesn't have to be like a certain school because it's all basically the same thing, right? These companies that are just like resurfacing on Google and stuff, you know, they're just rebranding and then offering the same 180-hour package, right? So just guys, just do it online. And let me just kind of show you an example here, right? Okay, guys, so if you just type in like real estate license online, you know, there's tons of schools, right? Champion School, Real Estate EU, Real Estate Express. You know, it doesn't matter, right? The CE shop, I might have actually went through here. See, I went through like a company called CE Source. The point is that it doesn't matter which company it is. Just go ahead and vet them, and whatever can get you the 180 course bundle. Because look right here, they're advertising for it. 180-hour course bundle. Whatever can get you, you know, the bare minimum requirements. Just look at the prices and then just do the cheapest one. And then just kind of, you know, soak in the knowledge and spit it back out on the exam and pass within 3 weeks, not 3 months. So that way you guys can go about your duck hunt immediately, right? So that's kind of the idea there. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to look, you know, actually Google it. and find tons of options. Now, be prepared because there's going to be tons of like upsells with these 180-hour bundle packages. The only thing that's worth it, guys, don't pay anything extra other than the required hours. The only thing that's worth it is if these companies offer some sort of a short training guide packet, like a little study guide packet thing that's not that long, like 40 pages or so, and it's like a little booklet. Some of those are actually helpful because there's tons of questions in there, and then they give you the answers on the back of the packet. So it's cool to kind of memorize those because a lot of the real estate licensing exam questions are also traditionally the same, right? So like eventually these companies have caught on and they're throwing the same questions that you will see on the test on the little study guide packet. So, just look at the questions, get familiar with the questions, and then look at the answers on the back of the packet, right? So that's the only thing that I can justify, right, is for recommending is like the little study guide packet. But other than that, guys, sign up. It's not that hard. A lot of the times you have to do like with each 30-hour course, you do like a quiz and then you do a final test, which is via the online interface. And then it's like a 40 or 50 question test, and then you pass the test, right? It's not that hard. And they give you multiple chances to take it, right? When it's just, when it comes to completing the courses. Now, when you have all 180 hours completed, the quiz is done, which are super easy, and the test done according to each course, then you're able to take the master test, which is like the real estate licensing exam, right? And so then, which is usually offered by like Pearson VUE or whatever, that's the company, right, that hosts it. So then when you accomplish that final test where you have to actually go into an office, right, set time, do your fingerprints, then it's easier to just spit everything out, when you've been studying for 2 weeks instead of like 2 months. Because the problem is if you do these in-class courses where it's like 3 months long, they're going to give so much information to you guys and you're going to forget because it's just the time, right? Like over 3 months, it's hard to retain everything, right? When it's actually more efficient to soak everything up within 2 weeks and just spit it out one time and pass. So that's how you get it done, guys. I hope you appreciated that video. And, get licensed so that way I can teach you guys how to get your duck hunt on. And you guys can work like on your bed, right? Which is what I do a lot of the times if I'm being realistic, right? I just wake up and lease some apartments remotely. But remember, guys, you can focus on apartment locating and make tons of money, at least 5 digits every month, or $10,000 or more every month. But the beautiful part about apartment locating is that you're working without a boss part-time, so never more than 30 hours a week, and then you can fund other businesses that you're more passionate about, or you can focus on apartment locating, scale to a brokerage, and I teach you how to do that in the course as well, and then scale your brokerage, right? So there's tons of options here with apartment locating, but this is how I started as an entrepreneur, before any of my e-commerce businesses, etc. I started with apartment locating, and that kind of gave me like a crutch, like a handicap crutch, right? So that way, if any other businesses that I've started failed, I don't have any fear because I know I can just go lease 10 people, in a month apartments and make 10 grand within 30 days and then start over again, right? So that's the beautiful part about apartment locating, okay? You're not going to make $1 million as a solo agent. You can when I teach you how to become a broker and scale, but you're not going to make $1 million as an agent, right? That's never going to be the case. You probably won't ever make $500,000 as a solo agent, right? That's not what I'm saying. But the beautiful part is that you can part-time without a boss earn 6 digits, whether it's 100 grand or 200 grand a year, easily, right? Because we're not selling people anything, right? It's not like we're selling them anything. We're just helping them with their natural transition of renting an apartment. So as you could imagine, it's very easy to help 8 to 10 people in a month lease an apartment when we're not charging them anything. That translates to over 10 grand a month, and then you can fund whatever else you want to fund, right? And then continue the growth of you becoming an entrepreneur. So that's the beautiful part, right? There's all these gurus out here that are like, let me show you how to make $1 billion with this Amazon FBA course or with drop shipping. And it's like, let me show you how to make $1 billion, with starting a Facebook ad agency. all these businesses have value and they're worth it, but the problem is that if you fund, you need a source of ducks, right? Of dollars. If you fund all these businesses and you fail, like, you're screwed, right? And so no one's teaching, I see, like the framework and the lifeblood of starting other businesses, and that's what apartment locating is, right? So just because you won't become a millionaire overnight with apartment locating, it doesn't matter. This is what's going to help you start as an entrepreneur and fund other businesses easily, because you're leasing apartments remotely, right, without a boss, part-time. So don't let that golden nugget slip, okay? That's, we all have to start somewhere. So you might as well start with apartment locating because it's easy and you can make 5 digits a month. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.